Carmen Jübner. I help you to draw yourself free from your limitations. Check out my bio for my upcoming workshops and also for my guided healing sessions. Today I want to explore messages of the body. And as usual, we will be drawing. Don't be worried, you don't need any artistic skills. I will be guiding you step by step. I'm using Neurographica as my tool. Neurographica is a structured drawing method. And I'm following steps of algorithms which will lead me and us from our consciousness deep into our subconsciousness and back to the consciousness. And the first step is always writing down words in 2 minutes on a topic which we chose. We always work on a request and name a topic. So today's topic is messages of my body. Our bodies listen to us all our lives. And our bodies store our beliefs somewhere in some part where it is like to what it is connected. So all body parts are containing like informations of our states and of our like states we have had for a long time. So that's why it's very like helpful to check what our body is telling us. In this drawing, I want to make my body parts visible that contain messages for me at this moment. I perceive 3 areas of my body that are speaking to me by creating some symptoms, and I am making those visible in this drawing. First, I draw a scheme of my body, and then I start making those parts visible. And I'm also adding colors to those circles to make it visible to myself that I'm listening to my body parts that are talking to me. And I also perceive at the part, like at the location of my liver, I perceive the message, and I'm drawing a spiral over there. Because it seems to be the center which is combining like all these parts that are sending some information to me by producing physical symptoms. While drawing my circles and also while coloring them, I feel into the message of my body parts that are kind of not functioning without message. And I'm getting the message of all these parts are connected, and you are receiving, you open your arms for receiving, and let go of stored energy in your liver. Lead it through your right foot into the earth. And since I perceive that, while I see that symptoms colored on my drawing, I can make that visible. So the first message I get is you're receiving from above. And I make that visible with a triangle from above, leading through my arms to my body midst. And I perceive that energy being very lightful, very divine, and I color it yellow because that expresses for me that being guided from above, from universal love and wisdom. It's coming to me from above. So in this drawing, I basically channel the message of my own body. And you can do that with your own messages, like with your own symptoms your body is showing you. Like if you have some pain in the back, if you have some broken leg at the moment, if you have some, I don't know, if you don't feel your hands, for example, whatever symptom you have, you draw a circle at this part of your body and connect while drawing to that body part and go over your circle until you find some message, because your body is talking to you. So you are also able to perceive that message. You open up for that, and you do that if you draw your body and these symptoms and you color them and you really ask your body, what is your message? What do you want to tell me? Why are my fingers, my hands numb? What does that mean to me? And if you open up, your body is able to tell you, and you are able to listen and also act accordingly after that. I have a whole drawing tutorial on this drawing which I did. So if you want to draw yourself and get more information how you do it, how I do it, what I did, I have a whole tutorial available on YouTube. You can check that out and grab a marker, grab a paper, and start exploring your own physical states. So in this drawing you can see I added a triangle now because I combined all my symptoms together, and for me they're this downward pointed triangle, which stands for me for letting go of old beliefs that are obviously expressed by these three parts, like the outside parts of the triangle. There's this energy in my liver, which I perceive as stored, limited beliefs, old beliefs, which I want to be released now, which I released already a lot, but still I want to go now a little bit deeper. And the message I got was, you can now let go of that old story that you are not able. All of that energy you can lead into the earth now, and you don't need it anymore. That's the direction of the release for me. It's going into the earth. And I'm also standing on the earth. And I perceive while drawing that the earth is carrying me, is supporting me. The belief is not only that, like my story, I'm not able, is also, the old story is also, I am alone and small, not able. And this drawing makes it visible to me that the earth is always supporting me, and it is transforming, helping me transform this belief system, what I don't need anymore. I lead it into the earth, and from the earth I get in exchange energy, power, support, which is nourishing me and which is now being stored in my body. I can physically feel that is coming from the earth through my legs and now in my body lids, like more in the heart area, is new energy being stored. A new belief system is being built and also stored in my body, which is, I am able, I am supported, I have at every time what I need, I get whatever I need whenever I need it. All these insights are coming up while drawing. And when you draw your own topics, your drawing will look completely different because you get your messages. You know, your higher self knows, and you're connecting to this knowledge by drawing the neurographic lines, by using this structured method of connecting to your subconsciousness, going deep inside, like the lines we draw are neural lines that never repeat themselves, that directly connect us to our own messages. No line is without meaning for us. And especially drawing shapes and also going over the outlines of our shapes with neural lines. They are never straight lines. They are always organically flowing lines that don't repeat themselves and that are going into a direction where we do not expect them. And while we do that, we connect to our higher self, to our universal knowledge, and it comes to us. You have to try that yourself. You have all the wisdom in yourself, and by drawing Neurographica you can connect to that and make it accessible and available for you now. So the lines and the shapes are one, or actually already 2 steps down into your subconscious, and the colors are even going 1 layer deep. So we are connecting with the colors to the field, we are connecting with lines to the field, And we are channeling all this available knowledge by drawing. Everything is here now. Every information you need is here and accessible. And you can find your tool to access it. Like drawing Neurographica is a little bit like, or not a little bit, it's like a deep meditation, because you connect to your subconscious deeply and you leave the thinking part, the mind behind, and we channel the knowledge in ourselves. And especially with this drawing, you can see that, you can perceive and channel the messages of your own body. And in this drawing, for me, this downward directed triangle energy, which is supporting me by drawing it and by also having that image and this map in my mind now, that I don't need all this old energy which is stored especially in my liver anymore. All these limited and limiting beliefs in my liver can now go into the earth. I can transform or trust that it is being transformed there, because I release it and it's coming back to me as a new available power and strength, which will now also be stored in my body and which I want to be in there. We bring our drawings in Neurographica to the state that we personally feel attracted by them, we like them, we are satisfied by our drawings, and we feel that they are complete, we got the message. So we can add shading to our colors, we can add more lines, we can work carefully on all the intersections. If you hear the tutorial, you will hear that it is one of the most important steps is creating the intersections carefully, creating one single system of lines and shapes and of impressions to our brain now. And that's where the magic is. So, how did it go with the drawing for you? Are you content? Did you learn something about your body? Did you reconnect to your own truth? By drawing, did you make something visible? Did you draw your attention to a certain body part? All of that will help you to empower your perception of your own strength. And this is wonderful in my opinion. So use the tools that are available. Get yourself whatever you need. And the first step is to direct our attention to what our body is telling us. So for me, that was an interesting journey today. I discovered a lot of strength and a lot of releasing energy, and also a lot of being guided energy. And I myself feel quite content with that. And I hope you also do that. Check out my channel, check out my bio for my offers. And thank you for watching. Thank you also for subscribing, and see you in my next video. Bye bye.